Hey guys, so finally got the rear of the engine open. There's the alternator cover and then the rest of the case there. So this is what I have left: the gear reduction kit, the dog gear, which is very different from the original, bunch of seals. I got both gaskets, and then I have a new battery cover, and then I also have new brakes to put on in the rear. So here I go. Okay, got the gears out. There's the new ones, there's all the old ones out of there. Now first thing I gotta do is clean all of that sludge out, because there's actually a lot of it here on the bottom. There's like a thick amount here. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna start cleaning the sludge out, and then we'll start reassembling all the new gears. Hey guys, so here's the couple gears that I've already replaced. So here's the main gear, then the smaller gear right here. That is what this gear here was. That's the main gear I changed. Then here at the shifter gears, so here's the new dog gear. I believe that's what it's called. You can see bigger gaps, and then there's the old one. Here's the shifter fork, and then here's the next gear reduction gear that I have to change out, which goes right here. And then in just a second, I'm going to show you what else I'm going to do to improve this grinding situation. Alright, so I've taken the shifter assembly apart, and I was actually surprised with a bunch of these ball bearings that just fell out of right of the inside of the dog gear. It was kind of unexpected. I definitely dropped one, but I found it. And so just to double check, I have 27 slots inside of the dog gears, and then, I mean, sorry, 9 slots, and then 27 ball bearings. So 27 divided by 9 is 3. So I'll have 3 per, and I feel comfortable that I have them all. Now that's where this assembly goo comes in. Dr. Tranny assembly goo. It's supposed to be a light tack. It's just a grease. It's not a grease. It's like a lubricant that actually turns into a liquid once the engine oil or transmission oil has been warmed up. And I learned this from the guy on ITP Trans rebuilds when I was rebuilding my transmission. Very handy stuff to use. It's a lubricant assembly goo, and it's sticky at first, and so therefore it'll keep all your parts, sort of tacked together while you're reinstalling stuff and keeping stuff from falling out. Now, next thing I want to talk about is, here's the order of my gears. This right here is already the new gear. That's the old gear. That's the old gear. There's my new gear. Now with these here, so on this one you have all of the right side here kind of nicked, and then here you have all of the opposite side, the left side. And so since they all have that sort of little grinding damage, which is very small that you can't even notice it, you can kind of see there that rounded corner. That's all that really happened, but that and the amount of teeth here compared to that is what was preventing it from easily shifting into gear. But what I'm going to do is take these two, this and this one, and swap them when I reinstall everything. First I'll double check that they're exactly the same, but I'm quite sure they are. And therefore I'll have a new surface, new contact surface everywhere I go, and therefore everything should be extra new and good. Alright guys, I got the shifter assembly all back together. I got both actually all 4 snap rings that go into the dog gear assembly where all those ball bearings are. Now I gotta just run down to the store and pick up some engine case cleaner, so I can scrape all the old gasket off and clean all that up so I can put it all together with the new gaskets. Just a quick side note, guys, make sure you turn off any open flames before you use chemicals like this that are highly explosive. Alright, we've got our new rear and front seals on. We got the new O-rings on the shafts. Got everything back in place, all greased up, all sitting right. Got the shifter assembly here, and the shifter fork. Everything's good to go. We got the new gasket on here, and we're going to go ahead and start reassembling. Alright, so we've got all the engine cases back on, all the bolts in place, and now tomorrow we'll just torque them all down and close the rest of this up, put the pull start back on. And then our next project is going to be to look at the rear brakes and get that piston working a little bit better, and so on and so forth. Thanks for watching, guys.